I'm moving out of here, guys.
This makes me sad, dude.
2 weeks, and I'm gone.
I don't mean to make it racial, but it's getting racial.
So when I was banging her, she was clearly talking to someone else. Some guy just texted me. He's like, why don't you do an interview with Trump? I can arrange.
Do it today.
What's up, guys? Welcome into the podcast. Had a pretty chill episode today. Just me and Iggy. Talked about I'm moving back to Ohio. We talked about Donald Trump running for president. I actually just got a text message that someone said I can interview him, so that would be sick. Talked about Caitlin Clark. And what else did we talk about? I had 2 girls sleep over in my bed. Enjoy the episode. Peace. Today we're doing a boys only episode, me and Iggy.
What's up, baby?
Welcome back.
Thanks, brother.
Did a couple interviews, and now it's good to be back with just the boys.
I like that there's no structure here today.
Yeah, we're just going to talk.
We're just riffing.
What have you been up to? I see you haven't painted your nails in quite some time here.
You know, they don't look great. I actually was a little self-conscious going to the store earlier today, and I have more respect for ladies who have their upkeep. Like, their upkeep is not easy. You got to do this shit all the time. Well, their nails. Imagine, like, if I'm a girl, I would ugly girl, number one. But if I was a girl and I try to make myself cute, you gotta wake up early, you gotta take a shower, you gotta do your hair, you gotta do your makeup. It's fucking nuts, bro.
What's making you do this? Just trying something new?
So, I have an announcement to make. I'm kidding. No, that's gonna be funny on the heels of what you put out in the next clip.
Oh my God, I know.
No, I saw, the true story is that I used to play baseball in college, or in high school. And during like travel ball, if you don't know baseball, you tell the pitcher like what to throw by giving him signs, like in between, like underneath your glove.
You're making up a bullshit story.
Anyone who's ever played baseball,
you painted your nails in high school?
So the coach we'd play night games during travel ball.
Yeah.
And the coach would be like, yo, paint your nails so the pitcher can, because I have dark hands. Like, I'm serious, like paint your nails so the pitcher can clearly see the signs that you're throwing at him.
Okay.
And so this was in high school, and I tried to paint both my hands one time, and this was at a time when your friends could throw a hard F at you and make fun of you.
Oh, yeah.
I know. A hard F.
Yeah.
In an unusable word now.
Yeah.
But like my friends made crazy amounts of fun of me, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just take it off. Fast forward to March Madness.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm watching...
I'm 2 days into college. Yeah.
Great song, by the way. But the whole song sucks. That portion, incredible. And what's the dude's name from Duke?
I forget his name, but I know who you're talking about. The Duke basketball player.
So there's a Duke basketball player who painted his nails, was getting insane amount of shit for it online, where it's like, you're going to let this bad word for a guy who likes other guys cook you for 28 points in a game or whatever. Yeah. And then he ended up getting, like, the brand I use is called Sally Hansen. Oh, wow. Shout out Sally Hansen.
Damn, he's an influencer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And so, like, he got, like, a fat bag for doing a TikTok story and shit for Sally Hansen. And he's like, look, I did this in high school because I used to get so nervous. I used to bite my nails down and he would like screw me up. And so I guess his mom like heavy glossed his nails. And then he painted them one day and had like his best game ever in front of like recruiters or whatever. And he's been painting them ever since. And he goes, I know a lot of you don't like it, but fuck it. I like it.
Right.
He's 19. I'm a old man who's like so self-conscious that like thinks about all this shit that he does. Yeah. He's a 19-year-old kid who's getting like as much as he's getting love for it, he's getting equally roasted by people. And he's like, I think it's cool. I'm going to fucking do it. So I said, I think it's fucking cool. I'm going to do it.
I think it gives you a little more self-confidence too. I mean, I've painted like my thumbnails before, like a couple nails just for like fun. I put like happy faces on them or something. And cause you do get roasted by dudes, and it's like you don't care, I feel like it gives you like more confidence. I
guess I was like, if this kid has enough self-confidence to like sit in front of his 10 million fans or whatever and be like, this is just who I am, I can fucking paint my nails. Am I going to do it forever? No, dude. Like, am I going to be 45 with my trying to be cool? No, dude. It's clearly just a phase for me, but I like it and it's cool, and I'm going to do it for as long as I feel like doing it.
I think you've had a little more success too recently with the females given this.
Yeah, I think it's the confidence thing. I think it's just being more comfortable in my own skin. You also have mentioned the wardrobe change. That's been a real thing as well. Let's talk about
it. If you guys have seen recent podcast episodes with Iggy, I talked to him. I was like, why do you wear designer stuff? Because Iggy was always wearing like Louis Vuitton right across
Name
the
your
chest.
douchey logo on my body. Yeah.
Balenciaga. We won't say them. And I was like, why do you wear that? And now you've switched your wardrobe. You have nice clothes on. They're not by no means cheaper.
It's just not in your face.
But it's not in your face.
I answered your question what I felt like was honestly. Yeah. Where it was like, I grew up relatively poor. Not poor, but like very lower middle class. In LA, that's poor. And like, initially it was like, I can buy them, so I want to buy it. But I also saw like athletes and so, you know what I mean? Like there was that, like, I want people to know I can buy it. But for fucking what? Right. It also attracts, like, when we talk about dating for like a lot on the show, it's like, it attracts the wrong kind of people. Like, it just like, I don't think it fit who I wanted to be. I think it fit who I was. I wanted people to know that, like, you're doing okay. I can buy the clothes. Yeah. I don't really give a fuck anymore.
Do you think that's rubbed off? Like, do you feel, I mean, you've had a lot more confidence lately. Based on the behind the scenes conversations we have.
I think it's just like an overall feeling of not being as concerned with what other people think.
Did me asking you that make you think about it?
It made me think about it for sure.
And what was that thought process?
Because I went home and I went in my closet and I'm like, why? Like, why do I have these things in my closet? Because one of my answers was like, I wear them at home. I don't. Yeah. Like, I wear, like, this is a Nike shirt. Like, I wear my Nike shirt and short. Like, I don't wear them at home. I was truly wearing them out to impress other people. Yeah. And I didn't want to, like, create a personality that pandered to other people. Yeah. Because then I'm not actually ever being me. And then if I wanted to go on a date or wanted to, like, find someone to have a relationship with, they're not really dating me. Yeah. They're dating what they think this version is. And, like, I don't really even like that person that much.
I mean, I like the new style. You switched it up too, because you used to wear skinny jeans. I am currently wearing skinny jeans. It's hard for me. I don't know why, because I am so skinny. I feel weird when I put on jeans that are big. I don't know why.
What's funny is that I had the same, and I think it's just our own, like, insecurities. Like, I never wanted to wear bigger pants because I'm shorter and stockier, and I'm like, they're just gonna make me look fat. And then I put them on, and I'm like, I'm actually comfortable. I was never like, in the stuff I was wearing before, I think that's the thing too. I'm like, I can wear this all day. I'm comfortable. In the other shit, it was like tight and like, I just didn't really feel very comfortable. So when I went home, I would rush to wear my comfortable shit. Right. So now I'm just wearing nice, comfortable shit that I can wear all day.
These jeans are not comfortable at all.
They look, I mean, they're nice though.
They're nice. They're expensive jeans. I actually bought them a long time ago when I was dating Kylie, my first girlfriend.
That's many years ago.
And I never wore them because honestly at the time they were too loose.
You were skinnier?
Or maybe they just shrunk in the wash.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like, these are like diesel. These are like,
that's a nice brand.
$300 jeans maybe. But if you guys have any recommendations for good jeans, I have not been able to find, like, these. I would wear those, but what are they like?
These are I guess, like, I don't know.
Here's my thing too. So I had a girl ask me, because I spilled wine. We were at this dinner this weekend. I spilled wine on my white Vans. And
I can see the dot.
Yeah, you see the red wine dot. I actually don't know if I spilled it or someone else did, but
you can blame it on her.
I told her, I was like, yeah, I only wear white Vans. And she's like, why? And maybe it's my own insecurity, but I feel, because I have a size 12 shoe, whenever I wear like a shoe like you have on right now, I feel like when I look down, my feet look huge. Yeah. And that's why I always wear white Vans.
I think you look great, pal.
Oh, thank you.
You've always had, like, I feel like you've always had a very specific style. Yeah. Where it's like, no logos either, but like you can tell it's nice, and it's like, I think that you have, like, I don't want to say it's like rock star energy, but like I feel like if I looked at you walking into like Air One right now, I'd be like, you know, people are like, they post like, guess what, like, I do for a living. Yeah. I would guess you create content. Oh, so not a bad way. I just like, I just feel like you have like a level of like confidence and self-assuredness where it's like, yes, like that guy's a content creator.
Yeah,
I've always thought that. Stuff.
But speaking of LA, I'm moving out of here, guys.
This makes me sad, dude.
It's confirmed. How much time do I have left?
30 minutes.
2 weeks. And I'm gone.
Fuck, that happened fast, dude.
June 21st. Well, I'm moving out my stuff. June 21st. I don't know. Maybe I'll stay with you for a few days if I'm allowed.
You can stay.
But yeah, guys, I made the decision to exit LA. Been here for 10 years. I wrote a song called No Love in LA, 5 years ago, about how I fucking hate this place. And honestly, I feel like I would have moved out sooner had I not gotten into a relationship with Taylor, because we lived here, then we went to Germany, and then we came back here just because, but now that I'm single, I want to spend time with my family. I've been here 10 years. All my siblings have 2 kids. I've pretty much missed their whole growing up. Like, I've spent no time with my nieces and nephews. I have 5 nieces and nephew. Seen my family, twice a year for the last 10 years.
It's a long flight to go home.
Yeah. My mom's 70 now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go home for the summer for now, and then maybe go to Florida. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a big move to Florida.
What do you mean?
I feel like people are leaving LA and New York and are going to like.
Oh, you're saying a lot of people are going.
Yeah, I've heard of I guess influencers too. Like, there's a big creator community in Florida too. Mm-hmm. Hold on, let's as I didn't know it was that close, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
2 weeks is fast.
17 days.
Still, very fast.
Yeah.
What's your gut right now? Are you nervous? Are you scared? Are you happy? Like, what's going on?
Well, I always felt like I stayed in LA for as long as I have, because I felt like if I went to Ohio, I failed.
Feel that?
And it kind of goes back to what you talked about with, I'm wearing designer brands for other people to see that I'm cool or I'm wealthy. Yeah. I feel like I stayed in LA for so long because that's what influencers do. They go to LA and I have to live this life in LA so that other people think that I'm cool. Oh, you live in LA, you're an influencer, you do this, you do that. But I truly feel like I've never really fit into the lifestyle of LA. Like, I miss having a bonfire with my buddies, and talking, shooting the shit, drinking a couple beers or whatever. Here it's just and we talk about with the designer shit. I don't really care about that stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm nervous to go back to Ohio for sure, because I do feel like I've grown a lot in LA and I might not fit in there, with the way that I think about things and the way in my dreams and my goals. But I think it'll be a good reset for me because I've just been going for 10 years.
I think you're most nervous about the trap of what Ohio might be.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it may, and this, I'm not speaking disparagingly of Ohioans, but it is a much simpler life, slower pace. I think your biggest fear is that you go home and you stay home, and I
won't let that happen.
And I don't think you will, but I think that in my head, when we talk about it and there's hesitation in your voice sometimes, it's I think that you don't want to get stuck.
I don't.
In doing what a 9 to 5 normal Ohio day would be.
Yeah, well, I'm still going to do my YouTube stuff. But I've also thought about it. I'm 30 now.
Yeah.
And I need to plan for my future.
Yeah.
And start thinking about that. I want to buy a house one day. I want a dog.
You can do that over there.
Yeah.
You can do that right now over there probably.
And also when I went to Arizona with Rachel Cook, I enjoyed the slower pace.
Yeah,
I was like, this is nice,
dude.
If I go to even the traffic here, you waste so much time in traffic and I don't know. I'm definitely nervous, but yeah, I want to build a new life. I want to build a future. I want a yard.
Yeah.
I want a dog.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But I also don't know that I'm ready to start a family, but I'm also 30, dude. I have to start thinking about that.
I'm 37, dude.
Yeah.
Although in LA, I feel like that timeline pushes back so much.
It does.
When I talk to anybody right now, we talk about the dating stuff, just me and you personally, where you just asked me what do you want? I'm I want companionship right now. Mm-hmm. I don't have to hook up on a date, or I don't have to be in a long. I just want it's nice to have a person, just a female energy to spend time with.
Yeah.
And when I talk to people about what I'm looking for, what I want, which is eventually to have a long-term relationship, everyone that I talk to who's been in LA or is from LA is you got so much time. I'm like, it doesn't feel that way.
That's the LA mentality.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, like it's crazy. Like people my age from high school, like they have
3
like
kids
fucking
already.
3 kids
For
already.
sure.
They're raising a family. And I just want to slow down. And also, like, I didn't realize how expensive LA is until I switched over my bills to Ohio. Like I switched my health insurance.
Oh yeah.
It went from $420 a month to like $117.
It's crazy.
My car insurance went from like $260 to like $100. And I was just like, think about it, dude. Like I've spent over $250,000 on rent.
In since you've been here?
Since I've been here.
At least, bro.
Probably more.
For sure more.
Like $250,000 in rent.
That's crazy. Yeah, you're right.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, that's true.
So like I'm going to go back, stack as much bread as I can.
Is your intention to go back as a break or to go back and like set up shop and then continue to pursue your career by just going to different, like visiting different places, but Ohio is home?
Yeah, I'm going to continue to travel. I'll still come out here. We'll film the podcast. Like I'll come out here once or twice a month. But I honestly just want to slow shit down.
Yeah.
And also like LA for me hasn't been the same since the pandemic.
I don't think it's been the same for anybody.
I don't not enjoy being here, but I don't enjoy being here. I'm not like, yes, I live in LA. It's not the same excitement I used to have.
I'm with that.
And also like not to get fucking emotional, you're my only friend.
Yeah.
Like that I truly care about. And like we have deep conversations. We talk. We have similar interests.
You have become my best friend in this city. Without, I mean, Alex is one of my best friends, but I talk to him once a week maybe. Mm-hmm. Like you're the only person that I talk to every single day. And not just because of this shit. But like we talk every day. So it's going to be weird. Like, and like it's been nice because like, I don't know what I'm going to do when you leave and I want to go out. Yeah. Because you've always been a really nice like checks and balances for me where I can be like, yo, I think I'm going to go home. And you're like, all right, dude, like have fun. See, I'm going to stay or I'm going to go too, but I'll see you later. Yeah. All our other friends are like, you're not leaving. Yeah. Fucking like Iron Gate is closed at the front door. You're taking shots. You're not leaving until you're sad. Like we're going to make you drink till you're sad. And then you can go. Dude, that scares the shit out of me, dude. Yeah. I just don't feel like I have really any relationships out here anymore. Yeah. Like I was talking to you about this. I'm like, I haven't even told anyone I'm moving. I think it's the right move. And my mentality is like, dude, you don't ask me to hang out when I'm here. So if I tell you I'm moving, then you're like, oh, I got to see you. I got to see. Well, bro, you've had a year to fucking see me. I think that's just like the evolution of you as well. It's like, if you do that, you just want people to say they're going to, you know what I mean? Like, what's the point of being like making this big deal? Just if you want to leave, then fucking leave, bro. Like, you're obviously not like, like anything that you would get from other people is so artificial at this point that there's no fucking point. So don't even do it. And to be honest, when I moved to Germany with my ex, like I enjoyed like it just being us two. Fuck yeah. I want 100%. That sounds dope as hell. No distractions. I would do any city with like that person that I want to. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. Yeah. I can game with you from Germany or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. We'll see. I mean, like I said, my perspective on it has shifted. I used to see it as like a failure. Yeah. Going back to home. But more so now I'm looking at it from like a more mature perspective of like I get to spend time with my family. I really want to focus on my health and like have my brother. He's into working out. Go to the gym with him every day and have someone be able to like push me in that area because there's only so much you can do working out alone. Like I want a spotter. Like I want to fucking push myself and get strong and get fit and like literally slow life down. Yeah. I feel like life has just moved so fast out here. And whenever I do go home, it feels slow and it drives me crazy. But now that I have like a plan for like my content and stuff that I want to do, and I want to switch up my like whole brand of being more actually who I am instead of like doing like impressing people, you know, like my brother has horses and goats and chickens. Like I want to, no pigs. Yeah. I want to do more like family oriented shit. It'd be fun. It'll be a good switch up. Yeah, we'll see. Let me know what you guys think about me moving back to Ohio. I mean, everyone's pretty much moved out of LA. It is really sad. But yeah, we'll see. It'll be a fun time. I might drive. Let me know.
I'm thinking, do I ship my stuff back and drive across America and vlog me driving across America? You think so?
100%, dude.
It's just such a long drive.
I mean, I think it's a cool experience.
Yeah.
Whenever anybody tells me that they made that journey or they've like driven that like across the country, I'd be like, that's fucking dope. Mm-hmm. I wonder what it's like. I don't want to do it, but I wonder what it's like.
Because I drove to Vegas and it took me 5 hours. I was like, dude, this sucks.
Like, I can't film for this.
That's only 5 hours. It's a 24-hour drive.
Wait, how long is it actually? Do you know?
24 hours
of drive. So that's
or
like
26. Yeah. If you just did it straight.
No, right. So you're probably like a 10-day trip.
I could do that. And like, you know what I should do?
That doesn't seem like.
I mean,
crazy.
I have friends in Vegas, so maybe I drive to Vegas,
pop over,
hang for a day. Yeah. I have a friend in Denver. Maybe I stop in Denver. What if I just hit up on my story like fans, and I was like, "Hey,
do not couch surf with fans."
That'd be fucking awesome.
You'd get fucking stabbed.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
I trust my fans.
I don't trust anybody, bro.
Because actually, MTV came to me a long time ago, and they're like, they wanted me to pitch an idea for a show, and I was like, how cool would it be if a group of influencers took a van across America, and in each place they were going to stop, they stopped at a fan's house and like saw the way that they lived. So you go to Utah, for example, and you're like, oh, we're going to go skiing, whatever, this, that, and the other. You go to fucking West Virginia and you like ride 4-wheelers and go shooting. How cool of a show would that be? And it's with fans.
And you could eat local food. You could
exactly.
You could show why the area is cool from your fans' perspective, and they get to interact with you guys. Maybe that actually is kind of cool.
Maybe I should do that for my own self, my own YouTube.
There's a program that I watch that's like that, but girls get in the van and then they stay for an hour and then they leave and they record them banging inside the van. It's also a very popular program.
It's not what I was talking about.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the concept works. The van concept works to some degree.
If you guys live in the route from LA to Cleveland, Ohio, let me know in the comments. I will stop at your house on the way.
I don't think it's a bad idea. Don't sleep there. Get a hotel.
I'm sleeping
Go
there.
to lunch. I think lunch is cool. Let them show you around.
If it's a nice lady, maybe.
Maybe if it's a nice lady. I don't think it's a bad idea. You know, they did that with, not like, it's a similar concept. I think ESPN had a 3 when I was growing up.
ESPN 3?
I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Yeah.
On ESPN 3, they had the Madden bus. So they had a tournament. This is before its time properly with with proper online tournaments. They had a tournament where you basically were on a bus against like 12 other Madden players, and you drove. This is what they said. They drove to their the 2 people that were playing each got to visit the team they played with, and they went to one of the players' houses and played a game of Madden against that player. And
like a pro player?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then they played each other to see who advanced. It was dope.
Wait, I'm kind of confused. I'm lost here.
12 Madden players.
12 like professional Madden players.
They were kids at the time, but professional, sure.
They're on a bus.
Yeah.
Driving across America.
One. It's me and you.
Yeah.
I play with the Ravens. You play with the Browns.
Got it.
We're playing each other head to head that week.
Got it.
I visit Baltimore. You visit Cleveland. Go around the stadium.
But how? Because it's only one bus.
Dude, MTV or ESPN can figure out the logistical issues.
All right, sorry.
With whatever's happening.
Yeah.
We visit our favorite player, or whoever player. We fucking go around, see the city, super cool. You play the pro, and then we play each other at the end of the episode.
Got it. Okay.
Winner stays, loser goes home.
Oh wow. Okay.
I remember the championship game. It was like $20,000 or something.
Yeah.
They played on the screen at Times Square.
Oh, that's sick.
Isn't that fucking dope?
Yeah.
They were on top of the bus, playing on that gigantic screen in Times Square.
That is pretty dope.
It's hard.
I would do that.
They should fucking run that back.
What do you guys think of the new Call of Duty, speaking of video games? Rebirth, or the Car 98's back?
We're going to lose our audience right now really, really quickly. It's dope is what it is.
Yeah, it's dope. Let me go through my notes here of stuff I wanted to talk
Before
about.
we start talking about Call of Duty and loadouts.
All right. Yeah, so this girl that I may have partaken in activities with very long time ago, 10 years ago, literally, when I first lived here, when I lived here with Logan. She called me like 3 times, and I didn't answer.
This is out of nowhere.
like I think actually I was sleeping and I had three missed calls from her, and I didn't call back.
When's the last time you'd spoken to this lady?
9 years ago.
Holy shit. Okay.
Long time ago. So I didn't call back. Then she calls me again. And I'm just like, all right, I'm going to answer. So I answer. I'm like, hello? And she's like, who is this? I'm like, Mark? And she's like,
you're calling me?
Yeah, you called me 3 times. She's like, oh my God, I'm trying to call my other friend. I was like, what do you have my name saved as? She goes, Ashley? So when I was banging her, she was clearly talking to someone else, so that when she was texting me, it looked like she was texting Ashley.
You were Pizza Hut.
I was, yes,
yeah,
dude.
you're AT&T,
Can
bro.
you believe that?
God, you homewrecker.
I just laughed. I was like,
it is funny. But also,
that's so shady.
I mean, yeah, she was lying to this other poor man. I guarantee they're still together.
Dude, how crazy is that? Anyways, more notes.
Wait, hold on. That was the end of the conversation? Or was she
Yeah, I just answered the phone and I was like, she's like, and I was like, all right. I mean, she's like, hope you're doing well. I was like, yeah, you too.
Click.
See ya.
Okay, that's weird.
You ever done that though? Some
Change a name?
Shady shit like that?
And I've gone through the amount of therapy that I've had to go through to get this feeling out of my body. Yeah, I've done shady shit. It sucks.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I feel like it is so hard to cheat. You have to go through enormous lengths to hide it. Why cheat? Just fucking break up, bro.
Dude, the stress of like, number one, the stress of lying, and then the stress of like knowing that shit is just out in the world that your partner can, you know, to your point, like there's a million means of communication. Like there can be a ding or a call or whatever. And the anxiety of lying to your partner is not worth it.
Right.
It sucks.
I mean, you're going to get caught eventually.
Always.
We all know.
Gross. Sucks. Oh yeah. So, what are you thinking about? What are you talking about?
Oh, so I met a few girls this weekend. It was pretty dope.
A few.
Yeah, a few.
Okay.
So that's what happens when you leave the house, apparently. You meet people.
I stayed in on Friday.
And they see how cool you are and awesome.
Yeah, that's right. And they know you have this killer podcast.
Yeah, killer podcast. They actually did.
Did they really?
Yeah, they did.
That's cool.
And so after we hung out, we didn't do anything. I'll just say it. All right, I had two.
Okay, go ahead.
We went to Barney's Beanery.
By the way, I was invited.
You were invited.
I said no because it reeked of 21-year-old girl to me. That's correct.
Very young.
Okay.
The crowd was very young, but we met up with these two girls, me and my buddy Tyler, and we were there for like 7 hours. We were just playing pool. There's like a bunch of pool tables, and the funny thing is there's like a bunch of older guys there who bring their own pool sticks.
Shut the fuck up.
Swear to God.
It's like you with your bowling ball.
Literally. And they're playing pool. You put a quarter down to get the next game. Anyways, me and Tyler were like running it. We were doing really, really well. Where am I getting at with the story? So we just stayed there. We were having a really good time, ordering drinks. I get the bill somehow. It was $350. I don't know how we spent so much money. 7
hours worth of drinks?
Yeah, true.
That makes sense.
So we leave there. We go to this place called Holloway House. We play Uno. And then
you guys were playing games all night.
Playing games,
dude.
It was fun, dude. I love playing games.
Yeah.
So we go there. Then I was like, dude, I have not had anyone over to my house because obviously I was in a relationship, and then like I've just been focused on work. I haven't had anyone over here. I was like, let's go back to my place. So
you initiated that?
Yeah.
I would have thought that was a Tyler special.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
He thought I had 2 rooms. Well, I do have 2 rooms.
Well, you do, but
one's
an
an
office. Yeah.
So we get in an Uber. We come back here. We go up to the hot tub. We're having fun.
You're vibing,
get in the pool. Come down here. We play a little bit more games. I have these like games here. It's getting late. It's like 5 a.m.
That's fucking too late, brother.
Yeah.
That's too early in the morning, dude.
So I have one bed. I say, let's go to bed.
Time to go to bed.
So we go to bed, and Tyler went home, and I just had 2 girls sleep over.
So is it a Mark sandwich? Are you in the middle of the 2 ladies?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I don't know how much I'm allowed to ask here.
We didn't do anything. Swear to God.
Nothing sexual happened. So it was you cuddle puddle.
Cuddle puddle.
You cuddled.
Yep. Woke up, drove him home.
Damn, you drove him home too? It's a very gentlemanly thing to do.
Well, we Ubered because I left my car.
That's
responsible adult.
Come on, man. Drink responsibly, dude.
Responsible adult.
Was there like, did you try to make a move and it was shut down? Or were you like, I'm going to be respectful. It's 5 a.m. I'm not trying to have that.
What, you asking if I tried to initiate a threesome?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Okay. You have been known to, you made a song about it.
I did make a song
I'm
about
just
it,
asking.
but it's not based on reality.
Okay. But so no move. There wasn't like, was it awkward? Like in my head, if I've got 2 girls like surrounding me, I'm likely going to at least test the temperature. There was no temperature check.
I didn't
That's
test
very
the
honorable of you. Very honorable.
It wasn't awkward or anything.
I don't think it was. I'm just saying I know in my monkey brain, I would have tested the temperature and then been like, oh, that's not going to happen.
Nah, it was late. I was tired. I think they were tired. I don't know. Maybe they'll watch this podcast and
Respectful guy. Yeah.
Respectful guy.
Yeah.
I told you, I am not.
I agree.
I am not a pushy guy.
Yeah.
I'm not a pushy guy.
I like it. Well, it also like, I think it also allows you to like, if they were cool, which it sounded like they were cool, you get to hang out with them again. It's not weird.
Exactly.
It's like we had a fun night and it was a fun evening and nothing weird happened and we can hang out again.
Yeah, it was just a sleepover. Like,
totally chill.
Like high school, just happened to be with 2 girls instead of a bunch of dudes.
And the other guy, Tyler, left.
Yeah, he left.
Okay, all right. He's on the ground. He's in a dog bed.
Yeah. In my notes, have you seen this guy on TikTok? His name's World of T-Shirts.
Never heard of him.
There's a guy on TikTok. His name's World of T-Shirts. Joshua Block, I think his real name is.
Okay.
Very concerned about this guy.
You're concerned?
Very concerned.
Legitimately, or are you fucking around?
Legitimately concerned.
Okay.
I thought it used to be funny, like this kid, but now he is a severe alcoholic.
Oh, I think you told me about this at dinner.
Yeah.
Keep going. Sorry, keep going.
I think he might be autistic, and just to see the progression of this guy over the last year on TikTok of like the alcohol abuse, like it's so sad. And I wish how do you like help someone?
Intervention
like
someone?
Like, when you could tell when someone's an alcoholic. If you look back at videos of me when I was drinking a lot,
you got the eyes.
The face just gets very puffy.
Yeah.
Like your whole face just puffs up. Like if you look at a photo of this kid from a year ago to now, like his face is just completely swollen. He posts, that's his whole content.
I was gonna say, isn't the premise of his stuff is like, I'm gonna get drunk and do something?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
And like, how does someone step in and help someone like that?
I mean, he's got to have friends or family that give a shit enough to
I think his mother might have passed away. I'm not exactly sure.
That's tough.
But it's very sad to watch. If you guys have seen this guy, like, he's all over my TikTok.
Really?
And I wish people would stop, like, I mean, if you read the comments.
Encouraging him or no?
Well, a lot of people are worried about him too.
Yeah.
But I wish they would stop liking the content so it stops doing well.
Where does he live?
New York.
That's too far.
I was
going to say, is that on the drive? If it was on the drive, dude, you just fucking go pull up on him.
But
what?
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, like,
have you ever had an intervention with someone?
No.
No? Has anybody interventioned with you?
Has anyone intervened on me?
With your struggles?
No. Because I was always like, it was never.
Do you wish they had?
Okay, so, nah.
No?
It never got that bad. It never got like. So Mark is talking about, we'll call it extracurricular weekend activities.
Yeah.
And there was a period of time where that activity was a very regular activity every weekend for a very long,
It was snowing.
Yes. It was snowing in LA a lot and every weekend. I don't know, dude, a year?
Straight-ish?
A year-ish where it was like very consistent.
Yeah.
Very consistent. If it wasn't me, somebody, like there was at least some of it somewhere for almost a year. This was like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It never got to the point where like I had to make a decision if I wanted to do this activity or something else that I was supposed to be doing. It wasn't like I'm going to do this instead of go to work.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, I'm meeting with my family today. No, that's too long of a drive. I'm going to stay home and do that. It never got to that point. So like, it always felt recreational to me, but it like
Like you weren't doing it at home alone?
Never.
Okay,
I would.
yeah.
Well, it's a bit of a trick question because like if you do enough out in the world, you're invariably going to do a little by yourself when you get home because like you're like, well, there's still some there, so I'm just going to finish it. Yeah. So technically, yes, but it wasn't like I wouldn't wake up at like noon and be like, time for stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think it ever got that bad. The thing I told you this, I think I told you this yesterday. God bless my ex. I used to go out and it'd be 6, 7 in the morning, and I'd come back dopamine crushed. Mm-hmm. And as I'm coming down, I'm like the saddest I've ever been.
Yeah.
I would crawl into bed with her and literally she would hold me like I was a fucking baby.
Yeah.
And I would like tear up because I was shook. Because like the science behind it is the higher you go up, the further you fall down. Mm-hmm. So doing it every weekend, your dopamine levels, like you have to do more so people get addicted. Mm-hmm. But when you stop and it goes down, you feel sadder than you've ever felt before.
Right.
And that's when I was like, this sucks. Like it wasn't like it's ruining my life or like anything I'm doing, but I'm so depressed that evening and the next day, it's not worth doing again.
What do you think the reason behind it was? Was there a void or were you just having fun?
I'd like to think I was just having fun. Mm-hmm. Like during that time I know I was not like depressed during that time.
Yeah.
I was in an environment, like I was working for an entertainment company where entertaining clients was like part of my job. Mm-hmm. And the other people that I was working with, they were also very into doing that. And it kind of just felt like part of the job for a period of time.
Dude, it's way more popular than I ever thought it was.
Totally.
Like every time I go out, it's offered to me.
100%. But like it's one of the other reasons that I don't like partake ever, if at all, it's scary now. You can die.
Oh, yeah.
Like legit, you could do a little bit and be seriously ill.
Right.
So it's like, it's every time I see it, I'm like, that's the first thing that pops in my head. It's like, I don't know this person. I don't know where this came from. Right. Like, this is not worth doing casually anymore. It's scary as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I've tried my fair share of fun things and I don't know.
It's a demon, dude.
It is.
Yeah. It's a demon.
But I feel like I wouldn't get addicted to it. I definitely struggled drinking a lot.
Yeah, but America struggles drink. I mean, like that's.
And to be honest with you, like this isn't a promotion for those drinks that you used to take.
It shouldn't be.
That shit helped me.
I know.
That shit helped me stop drinking. There's these little blue bottles. They're called Free Life.
Feel free. What is it? Kava and Kratom or something. Yep. And I tried them because Iggy was like trying them, and I did a little research on them, and apparently it helps addicts get off of meth
or heroin, something like that.
Yeah, heroin.
Bro, I had them, and I was like, damn, I do not crave alcohol, and it really got me off of it. Like like I said, when I was depressed, I was drinking 2 bottles of wine at home by myself.
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's aggressive. I don't know the last time. I mean, I had a friend over the other night, and we had a bottle of wine together and watched a movie, but I have not drank at home by myself.
Yeah.
Literally in months.
It sucks though, because like I was so in on those little bottles for over a year. And I'm like, man, I'm drinking less. I'm not taking any Adderall. Like I'm not doing any extracurriculars, and I feel social and like feel great. And then I got addicted to those. And so it's like, what? Like, what the fuck do you just nothing? I guess like you have. There's no way you can't have a vice. Yeah, you gotta have a vice. You can't like no one's fucking Buddha. Like I'm not gonna be just like meditate my fucking, my desire for drinks away. Nothing is good for you.
I'm honestly like thinking about it now. Like it has been a long time since I've drank by myself. Like a very long time.
I honestly am not sure. Is having a drink while you're playing Call of Duty with your online friends considered an alone drink?
Yeah. Do you do that?
With the East Coast boys? Occasionally, yeah.
Really?
This is before I think we started all playing together. Mm-hmm. But like, yeah, we'd be like, you guys do anything? I'm like, I'm going to game all night. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have a drink. And then we'd all have a drink. Tequila always for me.
Oh, really?
But like Alan would have like OSX Guru would have like He'd have tequila, or like Craig would have a glass of wine. I don't know, just like we'd all just have like a drink and like just.
Well, that used to be my huge problem. I was drinking
but
two bottles of wine.
Yeah, but we'd have
Call
a couple drinks. You'd have 2 bottles.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
And I haven't done that in months.
That's good. Yeah.
Probably, since my breakup. Man. That was a shift in my life, I guess. I needed the wake up call.
You've been balling since then, dude.
Yeah.
At least I feel like you've been really positive.
I felt better, but you wanted to talk about.
I actually have one thing on my mind. It's not at all related to what we're talking about. I am annoyed at WNBA players right now.
I was just gonna bring that.
Oh,
up.
really?
Yeah.
It is exhausting. All right. For those of you who don't know, Caitlin Clark played at Iowa.
Yep. Biggest name in college basketball since
biggest name in college basketball
ever.
Not
biggest
just women's.
name. Yeah.
Crushed it at Iowa. Got drafted to, I think she's Indiana now. So whatever. Worst team in the league. Everyone who was in the league
hating.
Big hating, dude. Like, wait till she fucking plays against professionals.
Yep.
Like, there's gonna be a rude awakening for this rookie bitch, this white bitch. Basically, I don't mean to make it racial, but it's getting racial. It feels like it. They're like, this bitch hasn't played against pros. She's playing well.
Yeah, they're still bad though.
Oh, they're horrible. They've won 2 games or 1 game.
Yeah,
but that's not the point. My point is that every girl or every woman who was playing in the NBA, WNBA, felt like was giving this girl shit. Because he was getting all this hype. She'd never played a fucking minute in the WNBA, which is fine. Rookie stuff. I get that. But she's playing well. And then still, instead of like being like, this is a net benefit to everyone.
Right.
Women, did you know that women in the WNBA had to go on commercial flights to their games?
Yeah.
They didn't have planes.
Yeah, I know.
They have planes now.
Do they?
Yeah, Caitlin Clark. They have fucking private. They have charters now.
It's just a perfect example of women are the biggest teardowners,
the biggest haters, bro,
of other women out there. Like, who
cares if she's white? Who cares? Whatever.
The only time women support other women is when it's someone.
Against a man?
No, it's someone worse off than them.
Sure.
They're obviously hating on her because everyone loves her.
Yeah.
Like, if you see a plus size girl post something in confidence, all the comments are like, you go girl, you're so confident.
Yeah, sure.
And then you have a girl like Caitlin Clark, who's the best and bringing all the views and all the attention to the WNBA. Fuck you, you're not going to like stand it. Like, they're tearing her down. They don't want other women to succeed better than them.
But it's crazy though, because like nobody gives a fuck about anybody else.
Yeah,
like, nobody would give a fuck about the WNBA. I watched a game.
I knew one team, the Los Angeles Sparks.
That's it. Yeah.
Now I know the Indiana Fever and the Las Vegas Aces.
That's 3 times as many as you've known.
3 times as many teams.
It's just like,
and I know one player in the WNBA now. I didn't know one before.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm in the clips that I've watched, this one fucking chick like tackled her.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, it's a dead ball. Like, they're not even playing the fucking game. Just fucking hit a bow. What are you doing? And let the girl ball out.
If you look at I see it all on TikTok, obviously. I don't sit here and watch live games, but...
Well, not a lot of people do still.
The stands are full. Never were they before. So like you said, it's a net benefit. She's bringing eyeballs. She's bringing tickets. She's bringing sales. You're all going to make... Oh, shit. That camera died. It's whatever. You're all going to make more money now because of this.
Why don't you shut up and ball out?
Right?
And be good and do something cool instead of just talking shit.
Right?
Haters, man.
What else we got?
Hating ass bitches. I feel like I can't say that.
Oh, Mike Tyson not fighting Jake Paul.
Surprise. What
happened? He has like an ulcer or something?
He's 60. I don't know. His body doesn't work the same. I don't know. So I guess like he was supposed to get on a plane and then had an ulcer that like got super inflamed. Couldn't even fly. The doctors were like, no flying or else it'll like pop or some shit. And now they're pushing back the date of the fight.
I saw that Logan said he'd fight Jake. That would do numbers.
Yeah, you know what? I would rather watch that.
Same.
I don't want to see him fight Mike. He's 60 years old.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Honestly, like Logan fighting Jake would do so good with the numbers. And also,
I'd watch that.
Who do you think would win?
Boxing?
Yeah.
Jake.
Same.
Hands down.
Yeah, same.
Logan, it's not even close.
Right?
It's not even close.
That'd be an entertaining fight.
Do you think this was the setup the whole time?
Ooh, master promoters.
Well, the moment I saw that, where he was like, I think Logan was like, "Oh, you're 220 or whatever. You're whatever weight now. Like you're you're close to my weight now. Like let's fucking fight it out." I'm like, dude, they fucking planned it.
You think it's planned?
I wouldn't put anything past these boys.
They're smart.
They're smart as fuck.
Fucking geniuses.
They already have a date. There's already this big promotion.
Yep.
Just slot them right in.
Mike Tyson pulls out. There's more conversation about it.
The family makes $50 million together.
Logan steps in. Maybe it was a plan all along.
Again, I would rather watch that, not because I think it's a good fight or whatever, and not even that I think Logan or Jake. Not even that I think Jake would like piece up Mike Tyson. I just don't want to see it. It's fucking Mike Tyson.
And they were wearing like 16-ounce gloves.
Get him out of it. Get him out of it, dude.
But the question is, if Logan fought Jake, who would sponsor? Because Jake's sponsored by Celsius. Logan has Prime.
Oh my God, no way.
Huge disaster. That was the whole reason for George and Logan's falling out.
I hate that I'd watch it out of pure curiosity. Just to see just to see. I would too. I would stream it non-traditionally.
Some guy just texted me. He's like, "Why don't you do an interview with Trump? I can arrange."
Sure, dude.
I believe him. He's like a Bitcoin millionaire.
Then do it,
bro.
Do it today.
I would. You would have to go to him at Mar-a-Lago, though. I will go.
Are you kidding me? Go.
Yeah.
Is that a real text?
Yeah.
Also, the audacity. What do you mean? Why don't you? I don't know the fucking president.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like I'm just gonna DM the fucking the former president.
Oh my God.
Do it tomorrow.
That would be amazing.
Hey, Mark. He's not gonna come to your apartment. You got to go to Mar-a-Lago.
I would gladly. Speaking of Trump,
would you wear a MAGA hat?
Fuck yeah.
Just to get in a polo, fucking polo and a MAGA hat.
I mean, he just got found guilty of all this crap. Here's my thing, dude.
Yeah.
The country's divided, obviously.
Yeah. Well,
look at the UFC fight this weekend.
I was about to say, it might be, it might not be.
Do you realize how many people truly love Donald Trump? Like this guy, everyone shows up for him. They love him. They show him at the crowd at UFC. The whole place erupts, screaming, cheering for this guy. Where the fuck is Biden pulling out those kind of numbers? Like, it really makes you question, this guy really lost?
He's going to win.
No, but this guy really lost that election?
Maybe.
You see the amount of people that show up for this guy? The only reason that people voted for Biden is because they don't like Trump.
That's correct.
It's not that they like Biden.
Correct.
But the people that voted for Trump like Trump. And here's my thing about it.
No, they don't like Trump. They
love him.
Love Trump. Dude.
Love him. I would rather have a president that half the country loves.
Yeah.
Than a president that not a single person likes.
I don't give a fuck if he or she is liked. I care about whether or not. I care about how the country does.
I'm just gonna say I made way more money when President Trump was in office.
I'm not saying that, and I'm certainly not like most people. What's annoying is that I feel like most people who are like, "Fuck this guy," my taxes doesn't apply to you, Mister. Mm-hmm. You're not making $500,000.
Yeah,
doesn't matter to you. It's just like, to your point. Well, I guess number one, I don't know enough about like politics to speak on it intelligently. I'm telling you with my eyeballs what I'm seeing. When he walked out of the fucking tunnel at Prudential for UFC, everyone stood up. It was the loudest cheer all night. Motherfuckers are getting knocked out. And there was no roar bigger than when Trump came out. It's fucking crazy. He's gonna win. And
it's so crazy to me, like how hard the Democratic Party is trying. They're so scared of him. They're trying. How many times have they taken this guy to trial?
I also don't trust anything about our judicial system.
I don't either.
I don't care if it's Trump or anybody else. I don't trust it.
Bro, our country is an absolute shambles. That's also part of the reason I'm leaving LA. Like, LA has gone to shit, bro.
LA's
Did you see So they encouraged everybody to drive electric cars, right?
Taxes now.
Now they want to tax people in LA 30 cents a mile that they drive because they're not making enough money from the gas taxes.
Yeah.
Because everybody has an electric car now, and we're not making money from people buying gas.
Gotta get it somehow.
Now we got to tax them to fucking drive.
It's bullshit.
How fucking crazy is this fucking state?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
It's a fucking shithole out here, bro.
All right, I'll go to Ohio with you.
I mean, I think I've said this in podcasts before. I'm pro-Trump. And that's gonna cause a divide. I don't give a fuck.
You know what my honest answer is?
What?
I don't give a fuck.
You should. That's what my dad says.
Probably.
Because I did used to say that. My dad, I said the same thing to my dad. Because I was like, I don't care who's president. It doesn't matter. This, that, and the other. But I'm actually starting to see the quality of life go down from Biden being president.
Is it a Biden issue? Is it cultural times are different? Is it like, I don't know enough about like the macroeconomic structure of our culture to know if it's like, I don't know. Biden's doing this, or if it's just like, yo, times be a changing and they're always going to be a changing.
I guess you would only see if Trump got reelected and if things got better.
Things are going to be, he's going to get reelected.
I mean, like I said,
who's he going against? Biden. Again? The dude's dead. Dude, right? He's 80. He's 80 something.
I don't know.
The guy him and Trump can't even talk.
Yeah, it's bad.
At least, at the very minimum, he can form sentences. The Trump, the Trump dog. No, Trump dog can form sentences.
Oh yeah.
And like,
he's funny as fuck too.
He's sharp at least.
Yeah.
Biden's crazy, and it's. I mean, again, I'm not into the politics at all, but like Biden's son has got like a cocaine gun charge right now. There's just shit in the Biden household that seems strange to me.
Right.
I'm not into it. Also, don't give a fuck.
You should.
I
just don't know enough about politics, but
I care about my little bubble.
Yeah.
And the sanctity and safety of my own little bubble.
Well, I'm starting to understand that it does matter, just based on like quality of life.
It matters. Don't give a fuck right now.
You should.
I care more about this Caitlin Clark situation.
Yeah, clearly.
And these mean bitches to her. Caitlin Clark, if you're listening, you got a fan. I support you. I'm not going to buy a jersey or do anything to financially support, but I'm going to talk about it because I think you're fucking dope.
So Iggy, we'll close on this because he has to go to a doctor's appointment.
Dr. Dorfman, free shout out right now already, baby.
We met a doctor at our dinner the other night, and Iggy's like, what do you want, Botox and shit?
No, he mentioned how good my skin looks for being 37, and I made the joke that it's the Botox and the filler.
So he's like, let's get you in some more
And he's like, well, he happens to be an aesthetics doctor, and he's like, well, let's come in the office, check it out. Oh, sure, why not?
But anyways, Iggy's been asking me to have OnlyFans models on the podcast.
No, I have not been asking you to do it. Well, you said, what's an idea for views and stuff? And I'm like, well, fuck, what? These bitches are out everywhere making content.
I don't know what I would even talk to them about.
They tell their own story.
What story, bro?
I guarantee you one or both of their parents did not do a good job, and it's a very compelling story to tell. I can promise you that much.
You're sure? Yeah, maybe. Should we have them on or not?
Should we do Q&As?
I don't know. I'm very anti-OnlyFans model after my past 2 relationships.
Okay. I think I'm anti generally from like a relationship standpoint. Them as humans, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I just don't want to promote them.
Interestingly enough, before I go, it's weird how, maybe not weird, it's just like it's a bit interesting to me how completely normalized selling private content is. Livvy Dunne, America's sweetheart. At least it seemed like America's sweetheart. She was a LSU gymnast. Crazy. She's the face of Viore right now, which is like a really high end athleisure. It's like if you wanted something richer than aloe, it's that.
Okay.
Big time brand.
What about her?
She's the spokesperson for that brand.
I know, but what are you getting at?
She just announced that she's joining an OnlyFans competitor to sell private content.
I don't think she's going to sell naked content.
I didn't say naked.
Private.
You don't have to sell. Yeah, you don't have to sell nudes on OnlyFans.
It's like Patreon. You could do whatever.
No. But Patreon, like there's there isn't a fucking podcast on this other platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's for tits and butts. All right. It's crazy.
What shocks me is people still pay for this shit. Like these girls are still paying their bills. Like
their bills, they're paying so many bills.
It's literally free to go to any other website to watch it. And people are sitting here paying because they're dumb as fuck because they don't even realize they're talking to a dude.
Correct. From Kuala Lumpur.
All of these girls have agencies that text with the dudes and it's not them. And the people are so dumb. They think they're talking to these hot girls and it's a dude.
It's very much a dude.
I don't know how they
And if it is a girl, she don't look like that.
Yeah. I don't know how they haven't figured it out yet. You think this girl has 24 hours in a day to sit here and talk to all these men and hold on conversations? Absolutely not.
I highly doubt she... Oh, I was going to say something mean. No, she not only does she not have time, she doesn't want to talk to your ass.
Right? You're buying OnlyFans content.
Yeah.
That's the type of person you are.
And soon enough, this was scary, only because I'm familiar with it, not because of the OnlyFans, but because of my interest in investing recently. They're just going to be talking to bots, baby.
Yep.
These dudes are just going to be talking to AI, and
the AI is probably going to be able to learn everything about them and remember it. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be their exact persona.
Yeah. And
these dudes are going to be paying for fucking nudes that Chat GPT is fucking selling them.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, but all right. Interesting episode.
We're just bullshitting. So,
moving back to Ohio. Donald Trump for president.
Caitlin Clark for WNBA president.
Yep. We'll see you guys next week. Just a chill episode.
Later.